There are only a couple of events each year in the off-campus student housing industry that bring all of the industry leaders together. The annual Interface Student Housing Conference is the largest event for the industry. 2024 marks the 16th year for this conference and is being held April 24th through the 27th at the JW Marriott in Austin, Texas. This is the premier event for student housing professionals, bringing together leaders from all facets of the sector, including owners, operators, investors, lenders, and university partners. The conference features the industry's best and brightest minds all under one roof, delivering the knowledge, tools, programs, and connections necessary for leaders to shape their future success and the future of the student housing industry. So who are some of the folks attending this year's conference? Let's meet one of them right now. Keith, I hear you're going to Austin.
Yes, we're going to go to Austin again, the third year in a row for us.
Well, it's been exciting to see how Jamison has just kind of blown up in student housing over the past year. You guys have done a lot of stuff with us at SHI, and we've helped provide a few introductions, and a lot of those folks were coming back to me saying, "Thank you so much for introducing me to Keith. He really, saved us from turn last year." Or we had a new development come up, and we're short on mattresses. So I think you're making a pretty big impact, Keith.
No, we feel like it. I saw a Facebook post the other day where, I was referred to as their Mattress Guy, which is really what our goal really was, is to become the guy for student housing and mattresses, both new product development and, in turn also.
So for those who have not heard of Jamison, you guys do a lot of work with, other furniture companies that are in the student housing business or serve the student housing industry. But for those that don't know anything about Jamison, you want to give them just a quick elevator pitch on what it is that you guys do?
Yeah, Jamison has been around for 140 years. We are very well vested in the retail sector, both mattress stores and furniture stores, but we have always been in hospitality. Student housing has become a big focus for me and our company. We have 4 factories, which most mattress manufacturers in this space don't. We make 8 different blue vinyl mattresses, which everybody seems to like. So we have everything from inner spring to foam to memory foam. And really, we have the ability to turn it quickly, and we reduce freight by having those 4 factories strategically located around the country. And we're a privately held company that's debt free. And so our pricing, from what I'm told, is very strong, and people like, the fact that I'm very responsive. As you told me in the past, people have mentioned how quickly we have been able to respond and how well we have been able to help them when they're in crisis mode in July and early August. And that was our goal. That's my goal. I've been in retail my whole life, and, we have to be responsive. And, I think we have a great product and we provide a great service. And I've just really enjoyed the connections that yourself and a few others that I've met over the last few years have opened the doors for us.
Well, and of course, as you mentioned, you guys sell the very popular blue vinyl mattress that we've become so accustomed to in student housing. But I know a lot of folks that are, going to the type of mattress that you can just, the foam mattress that you can just fold up in a box and ship out. Do you guys do that as well?
We have just recently launched, as one of our new product introductions, is we have a full line of memory foam beds in a box that can be shipped directly from our factories to the property. So we've been in the bed in a box business for years, but we have actually made a direct focus to where we can ship straight to properties via FedEx and UPS. So we are doing what everybody else is. And I think from us, the consistency of being able to buy the same product for all the units and all the properties, as opposed to buying other places where you may get various other products that don't match.
Yeah. So as you said, this is your third year straight going to this conference. We'll take another year before we give you the label of being a veteran for this conference. But
right.
Over the past couple of years, what are some of the things you've learned, from being to this conference, and maybe some suggestions you would have for others that are going for the first time?
Well, I think most importantly for me as a supplier of a specific product, it's not the full bundle, is that I'm trying to work with a lot of the furniture guys out there that already provide furniture to a number of the properties. But also, I've been trying to educate myself on the student housing business in general because it's different from the other sectors and verticals that we do business with. So I think it's very important to, get into some of the different conferences and events and, really listen to what people have to say about different aspects of the business. Obviously, turn and furniture is, very important, but I think just networking, just being available to talk to people and try to get to know people and be involved. That's why I've worked so closely with you, because we've been able to connect with the right people, and they get a chance to learn a little bit about me, a little bit about Jamison Bedding. And as I told you early on, we're in it for the long haul. I'm not looking for a 1 year wonder. We're looking for a long-term relationship, and being called the person that they said this week, I'm the mattress guy, and I want to be everybody's mattress guy that they can count on, that when they have a problem, we can take care of it quickly.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's you and I were talking last year, and we'll talk a little bit about the new website that you guys have got set up for the student housing folks. But that was one of those things I was like, we were trying to figure out, hey, how do we actually set this up for for Jamison to be that supplier to the industry. And first thing I did was look up, see if student housing mattress .com was available, and sure enough it was, and you jumped on it. So a little bit about that, if anybody has got a pen and paper handy with them, make sure that you put that website down and stick it on a sticky note beside your desk or whatever. But studenthousingmattress.com is the kind of the landing page that you set up for student housing folks that want to get a quote. I know a lot of people are talking about that. We'll come back a little bit to some other contact information and how they can get a hold of you at the conference. But let's talk really quick about Austin. Obviously, this is not going to be your first time to Austin. Any suggestions you have for folks that either dining or concerts or anything like that?
Well, it just seems within the conference there are groups that put on, special events where a lot of people, go after hours to restaurants or bars and have networking events. I mean, in downtown Austin, that 4 to 6 blocks, there's every type of restaurant and bar, and most of the hotels are there. I think it's just important to be totally involved in trying to meet people and network and be seen. I mean, as you know, when I get to that conference, I try to be in the building, networking, talking to people, talking to the vendors, talking to people I don't know, just to let them know, hey, somebody doesn't need me today, but they may need me in the future. So I just want to be visible and be the mattress guy for everybody and continue to learn about this industry. It's such a incredible industry, and especially in our company's eyes, it's been a very important sector for us, and so we just want to continue to grow. And Austin's a great place. I mean, there's just so much to do. I think you just get that map out. I think we have found that you can't go wrong no matter where you go.
Well, hey, for folks that want to reach out to you, obviously there's studenthousingmattress.com that we mentioned, but if they want to make an appointment with you over the conference, you've provided a calendar link. We're going to put that into the show notes, but also you're one of our sponsors for our networking brunch and live podcast on the morning of Wednesday, the 24th. So for owners and operators that are going to be there, that Keith will be there as well, and got an opportunity to talk to him there. Any kind of promotions or anything that you're doing for folks that you meet at the conference?
Well, just to get one-on-one and a few moments of somebody's time, I'm going to offer you a $20 Starbucks gift certificate. There's obviously a Starbucks right there in the JW hotel, so it'll be used very quickly, I think, and I think I would look forward to meeting some people I haven't met. I think through yourself and some of my other good friends that I've met the last 3 years. I've met a lot of people, but there's a lot I haven't met. I think a lot of people don't know us, and so I think we're building our reputation, one company at a time, and I think we're doing it the right way, as we always say in our industry. So it's not about the big number; it's just making sure we take care of each individual property that contacts us and treating them with the same respect that we do with the big customers.
Well, I'm excited to see you, Keith. And any other parting words for our audience?
No, I mean, we are fully vested in this business. We're ready to ship. We've sourced all the raw materials that we need to make the beds, and it's a focus for us in the summer. So we can make the beds quick, we can ship them quick, and we just hope that if you have a need after you take your inventories, that you reach out. No order's too small, and no customer is too large, so we can fill everything in between.
Oh, great. Well, Keith, it's good seeing you. Looking forward to seeing you in a few days in Austin, and we'll see you then.
You too. Looking forward to it, and have a good trip.